Welcome to the Browning Academy. I may not have degrees from MIT and Harvard, but I can help my students learn and reach their full potential even when they're not with me. Explain Everything is my new favorite app. I've left assignments for my classes when I was out of town, and it worked really well, especially because they could go back and review it later, and they didn't have to worry about missing something while I was talking. You can start off with a page and you've already typed your text. You can manipulate that text. You can put it wherever you want it to go. You can also come in and type more text as you're thinking or as you're writing. However, I have discovered that is a technique much like rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. Some people have that skill, some people don't. I unfortunately don't. You can also write with the stylus, and that is probably my favorite thing that I can do. I can do all sorts of things. I can draw attention to words. I can draw, my favorite new thing. You can also insert images. Here I've got a picture of Mark Twain, and you can flip it around however you want. You can shrink it, you can move it, and I'm doing this just by pressing my two little fingers together. I can put in other pictures. Here is a picture of the over it on my way to Minneapolis last week, and we were just finishing our unit on Mark Twain and Huckleberry Finn, and there's the Mississippi River as we landed in Minneapolis. I've become a big fan of using my camera on my iPad. I often take pictures of my whiteboard so that I can remember things because my memory is failing me. I also will send the notes that I put on it to students if they've been absent. I'll download things that I think are really important on my Facebook page so students can use it. This is a picture I took this morning just because I wanted to show you the great little fun tool here. That's the arrow that you can use for emphasis. There are my two dogs that are playing around on the internet. They also have this little pointer tool, and I know there's a formal name for it, but that you can circle things for emphasis, although maybe I'm just making you really dizzy right now. I haven't figured out yet how you can download things, but here I just copy and pasted something from an email Julie sent us. This is easy to do. Once it's in there, it's easy to manipulate. You can annotate, you can edit, you can do all sorts of fun stuff. And then when you're completely finished with the project and you've saved it, these are your different options. I have used Dropbox, YouTube. They take a little bit of time to compress, so you need to plan for that. It's easy, though, to store it in Dropbox, just as it's easy to send the project to your email. I would probably recommend Dropbox as a great storage location so that it doesn't take up a bunch of memory on your iPad. And that's it. The end. Or almost, unless you've made a mistake and then you want to start over. And then I'll be absolutely grammatically correct.